Have you ever wondered why some people get richer and richer while others seem to be stuck in a financial rut, no matter how hard they work? What if I told you that what the rich teach their kids about money is something the poor and middle class do on T? This isn't about how much you earn, but about what you do with what you earn. Today, we re-diving deep into the powerful lessons from a book that has changed millions of lives, Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Kiyosaki tells his story through the lens of two father figures. His own father, the poor dad, was a highly educated man, a PhD, with a stable government job. He believed in the traditional path. Go to school, get good grades, find a safe, secure job, and work your way up. Sound familiar? This is the advice most of us get. He valued job security and a steady paycheck above all else. But despite his hard work, he struggled with money his entire life. Then there was his best friend's father, the rich dad. He was an 8th grade dropout who became one of the wealthiest men in Hawaii. Rich Dad had a completely different mindset. He didn't work for money. He made money work for him. This sounds counterintuitive, right? Poor Dad always said the love of money is the root of all evil. But Rich Dad said the lack of money is the root of all evil. Rich Dad taught Robert that working for a paycheck traps you in a cycle he called the rat race. You work for money, pay taxes, pay bills, and then you need more money, so you work harder, get a small raise, pay more taxes, and the cycle continues. You become a slave to your job and your bills. Instead, Rich Dad taught him to acquire assets. The fifth lesson is about the power of corporations and understanding taxes. They use corporations to protect their assets and minimize their tax burden legally. An employee earns money, pays taxes, and then spends what's left. A business owner using a corporation earns money, spends everything they can on business expenses, and is taxed on what's left. It's a huge shift in the cash flow pattern. Three, mind your own business by building that asset column. 4, continuously improve your financial intelligence. 5, understand the power of corporations and taxes. And 6, be creative and learn to see opportunities to create wealth. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is not a step-by-step guide with get-rich-quick schemes. It's a book about changing your mindset. It's about shifting from the perspective of an employee to that of an investor. It encourages you to take control of your financial future instead of depending on an employer or the government. The journey to financial freedom begins with education and the courage to think differently. Start small, learn from your mistakes, and keep building that asset column. Your future self will thank you for it. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this summary helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into life-changing books. Let me know in the comments which lesson resonated with you the most. See you in the next video.